From All of Us to All of You is an American television program that premiered on television on December the 19th, 1958 as an episode of the television series The Wonderful World of Disney. The program has since been broadcast on TV in several countries during Christmas. Among these countries, Sweden. On Sweden's national television, it is broadcast on Christmas Eve every year since 1960. As Kalle Anka och hans vänner önskar god jul. Donald Duck and his friends wish you a Merry Christmas. And is often referred to in Swedish as Kalles Jul, Donald Duck's Christmas. The program has had a big impact in Sweden and in Swedish Christmas celebrations, as the program gathers many families and has become so ingrained in Swedish culture that it has become kind of a reference point, as Christmas Eve activities are referenced to either happen before or after the program, before and after Donald Duck, as it has become kind of a tradition to view the program and the short Disney series within it. The program itself shows snippets from various Disney movies. Some are always the same, whereas some are changed each year and work as commercial hooks to make people see the Disney movies in the theaters or to buy them later. In connection to this is the requirement of the annual edition of one new snippet from the latest Disney-produced movie, as the Swedish State Television is contractually obliged by Disney to air these new snippets. The history of this program begins during the 50s and 60s, as the Disney company approached the national televisions of the Nordic countries with the offer for them to host the program. In exchange that the program would be hosted, it would show some new snippets when Disney released new movies and be sent directly on Swedish Christmas on prime time. The state televisions of Norway, Finland and Denmark too accepted this, but later, after the success in Sweden with hosting the program. So the program was hosted for the first time in Sweden on 1960 Christmas Eve. The first years until 1966 the content was identical. It was the same snippets and short movies. After 1966, one or more film clips were replaced annually. In 1982, the story about Ferdinand the Bull was removed, as it had been present all the time before that, which caused major protests, enough to fill the main square of Stockholm, Sweden's capital. And after that, no fixed elements before 1982 have been removed by Swedish national television. That was until 1998, when Swedish national television could not show the feature of the film Robin Hood due to copyright reasons. But they were resolved until the following year, and then the feature was broadcast again. And in 2011 there was great fears and protests that the contractual agreement between the Swedish National State Television and Disney would not continue. However, the contract between Disney and the Swedish National State Television was renewed. Regarding the broadcast time, before 1976, the broadcast time could vary during the afternoon, during Christmas Eve. After 1976, it has always started at 15 o'clock exactly, with the exception of 2021, when it was shown at 15:05, later in connection with Swedish television's Christmas hosts introducing himself and lighting a candle before the start of the program. The program has for many years taken first place as the year's most watched TV program in Sweden, with several millions of views each year in a country of just 10 million, less in the past. And actually, on Christmas Eve 2020, the program, with its 4,519,000 recorded viewers, broke the record as Sweden's most watched TV program ever, even beating out famous soccer World Cup matches, where Sweden was involved. And considering how popular soccer is in Sweden, this says a lot. Also, it should be noted that recorded viewers are viewers per screen, and it's possible for several people to watch a screen at the same time, meaning that at times this program has probably had more than half the population of Sweden watching, considering that the normal amount of recorded watchings are in the millions and have been in the millions almost since the beginning. This also makes the airing of this program probably one of the most efficient commercial stunts in human history with regards to targeting a singular country. Also, due to the program involving more Donald Duck than Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck has become the official face of Disney in Sweden to a large degree, as this program is usually the first interaction with Disney that Swedish children have in connection to Christmas, one of the most sacred of holidays, where the entire family is gathered, cementing Donald Duck as an important figure in life, arguably even beating out Jesus on Christmas as the focal point of celebration, creating the urge in the children's minds to get more of Disney content, to buy movies and to buy toys related to Donald Duck and Disney in general. Again, this must be one of the most extreme cases of a commercial stunt succeeding. And it is also not even limited to kids, as age does not really matter here, as this show's cultural significance cannot be overstated. Every member of the family in Sweden is expected to sit quietly together and watch this program that generations of Swedes have been watching for over 50 years. Most families plan their entire Christmas around Kalle Anka, Donald Duck's Christmas. From the smörgåsbord at lunch to the post-program visit from either Santa Claus or the Yule Goat. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you can't do anything else because Sweden is closed. Because you are supposed to watch Donald Duck's Christmas. And all this due to a deal between Disney and the State Television. Over 60 years ago, Mickey Mouse, or should I say Donald Duck, truly has conquered Swedish Christmas. And as always, my viewers, and especially my American viewers, considering that this program is America. If you have any questions or want to know more, just ask or just comment generally. I would love to hear your views upon this cultural and historical matter that we kind of got from you. Please do subscribe, as it would help the channel spread awareness about the humanities.